Happy Sagittarius. It's Luke Voulgarakis from LV Life and welcome to Quick Tarot for the month of February 2024. Now, let's have a look what we've got for you. We'll pull 3 cards, and if you want a full reading with me, we can talk about that at the end. So let's do these 3 cards. We've got here, this came out in reverse. This is the 3 of Pentacles. So it came out like that. And what we've got here is one person stepping up on a bench here and then kind of instructing or leading the other 2 to help get out of a situation. In this reverse position, I think that you're having to pull yourself out of something, right? So maybe it's going to take a little extra effort, and maybe you need to draw on your reserves a little, or draw upon some different aspects of your mind or your personality to lift you out. So it's like we've all got this internal team. If you've seen that movie Inside Out from Disney, I mean, it's bloody brilliant, and there's the second one coming out. But we all have like this committee in our head that meets, that have all these different feelings or fears or emotions. And I think that it's starting to pull on some of that and saying, okay, what do I need to use inside of me to pull myself out of this situation at the moment? Like really taking an internal step up. All right, let's see what goes along with that. Wheel of Fortune, again, it came out reversed. Right, life is a gamble. Life is always a gamble. And just like the Wheel of Fortune, we have to gamble because that's life. However, when we look at this wheel, some things on here are lovely around the edge. They're like, nice golden things in clouds. And then a bit closer to the edge, we've also got snakes and a devil character. So it's about, you spin that Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's the game. It's the game of life, right? So if you're quite someone that naturally takes risks, I don't know if you will be. Is it Sagittarius? Yeah, maybe. Bit of fire energy, so maybe. I just think that perhaps in this reverse position, this is not a month to take risks. This is not a month to spin that wheel, right? I think you need to sort yourself out internally, which is what we've just talked about here, before, stepping into anything new or taking risks or taking on new challenges, right? So I just think that there's a moment of stillness for February where you're working on yourself internally rather than going headstrong like you normally would. And then the last card here we've got is the 6 of Cups. Again, it came out reversed, showing you upright so that we can see the picture. We've got the 6 of Cups, and you see 2 children here that are exploring these daisies that are growing out of these cups. Now, as an adult, we would look at a cup with a daisy growing out of it and think, that's a bit weird. What's that doing there? But as a child, you don't have that judgment. You just explore it, enjoy it, and it is what it is. And in this reverse position, I think that you're being asked to really start looking at what it is that you think and feel and exploring that, rather than, but like exploring it with curiosity, like a child sniffing a daisy. Excuse me, like a child sniffing a daisy growing out of a cup. You're just exploring it with curiosity. You're not judging anything. So I think that in order to take this step up, to sort out your internal world and to stop being so, I guess, headstrong and pushing forward and pushing through everything in this real masculine energy, you need to start looking at things with curiosity. You need to start saying, okay, this is interesting. I feel this way. This is interesting. This thought is coming up. That's interesting. And then start maybe exploring where that might come from, rather than going, oh, that's ridiculous, or why do I think like that, or I hate myself for that, or whatever. Remove all the judgment and just go with curiosity and this kind of intriguing, interesting mindset of really starting to explore yourself. That, I think, is very much about you pulling yourself out of somewhere and really sorting yourself out internally in February. So I hope that resonates. If you'd like a private reading, we can arrange that via video, or we can do it at my Wellbeing Centre in Fareham. And also, if you are local to Fareham and you're available on Sunday the 4th of February, if you're watching this before then, I'm doing a whole day workshop about how to learn tarot, and we're going to do lots of practice and hopefully get you guys leaving confident as tarot readers by the end of that class. So you can find out more about that at lvlife.com or send me a message and I'll pop that information in the description or comments. Now, depending on what social media platform you're watching me on, I would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, whatever, because all of that stuff really helps me grow, and it's free for you to do, and I think it's a perfect exchange of energy for this free reading. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful February. I look forward to hearing all about it. Bye-bye.